Welcome back to the Antique FANatic. We're back out here in the shop today, and I'm excited because we got something super cool that I'm pretty sure most of you have never seen before. I know I say that all the time, and you're probably like, meh, really? But let's see. Let's just wait and find out. So let's do that. I know what you're thinking. It's a safety cage Emerson. I've got one in my garage. All right. Before we get much further, let me just tell you the type number. You ready? 77048 dash, wait for it, B1. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. This is a 1946 DC 77 series Emerson with the safety cage. That's the thing. It's about the combinations of interesting things. I dig this fan, and I don't know if you could tell, but down here, it's got a Southwestern Bell Telephone inventory tag. Oh, and this is, I think, episode 4 of the fans from the estate that we've been dealing with. This all came from that same estate. So I think we've done 3 videos on fans from that estate, but this is the 4th one. So what are we going to do? We're going to do our general clean lube refurbish. Somebody painted this fan gold. I'm assuming it was Southwestern Bell at some point decided they were going to paint it gold. And that's about as far as they got with it. And they used it until it got taken down. I believe it was originally mounted on the wall somewhere and probably used a great deal. But without any further ado-s, we're going to go ahead and look at it up close. I'll bring your camera in, show you the fan. Let's take a look at it, then we'll get into the work on the fan. The 77048B1 was manufactured for sale in 1946, according to the microdate. According to the 1946 catalog, it doesn't show up, but I think that's because it was a specialty item with the spiral guard. According to the old fan manufacturing documents from Emerson Electric, it lists the spiral guard as a separate item with its own number, the B1. Here's the fan up close and personal. The other thing I think I might try to do is find a better badge in my junk pile than this one. This one's got some wear and tear on it. I'm not really sure. I think it deserves to have a nice clean badge. Let's rotate this thing around. You can tell somebody painted gold over black. You can tell because the edge is toward the gold, obviously. I'll put a screenshot of this in here. I know this camera does not like to focus on badges for some strange reason. But it is a 77048B1, 115 volts. Here's your brushes. And what's cool about the safety cage, let's talk about that. You know, all of you know that because of the brushes and the protrusion this way of the motor, that the struts on a DC Emerson, they kind of lean further forward than the ones that are not. So this is kind of a unique cage in and of itself because it was made for a DC fan. I don't know that those would not work. They're not the same. We'll get another safety cage 16-inch Emerson out here. I got another one. We can go look at that one real quick and compare. See the angle here. And now we'll go look at that other one real quick. Okay, now you can tell it's much more rounded off, and it actually, on the AC model, it actually curves back inside. So I don't know if you can tell, but it curves all the way right back around and inside. This is an AC with the safety cage. Just wanted to give you that compare and contrast. There's a Southwestern Bell tag for you, see? And another thing we're going to try to do, this is missing a little pull thing that goes on here for the sweep. We pull that out and adjust it. I'm doing it, but when you're grabbing hold of them threads, it don't feel too good. But I'm sure I got something I can put on there. I think that's it for the up close and personal. So let's get busy. Chunk in there. Get you in here and let you see. Some grease galore in this bad boy. And those brushes are stuck on that commutator. Not so bad on that side, although it's probably on the bottom. This got some grease inside of here. Probably was over oiled in this wick right here. If you like your fans, like your personality, just a little bit flaky, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our future unstable projects. Disassembled. We got to clean out the gearbox. Got to lube up the stuff here. I need to lube this up and clean this out. New head wire since we got that back pulled off. New cord, new felt, and then just clean it up. I don't think I'm going to try to mess with getting rid of the gold. It's part of it at this point. Y'all may say that's crazy. You should just repaint the whole thing. Nah. Too lazy. Not doing it. Till tomorrow. Well, we got all the tools put away, and that's a good sign. It means I either gave up or it's fixed. It wasn't really broken. This is a good fan. It's an Emerson. It's a DC, so not a lot can go wrong with these. They're kind of bulletproof. They are, as they say, built to last. So what we did was new headwire, new cord. We discussed this. Oil, grease, clean. And you know me, I like to keep it original as possible. So I left some of the flaking paint for the next guy. He can enjoy that. And most of it I vacuumed up in the shop vac, so it's good. These blades, the paint stuck good to those. Anyway, this is a beautiful fan. To me, I love the character. I love the gold paint. And it occurred to me, let me say this. It occurred to me that I know some of the fan collectors have debated about these custom colors from Emerson, that they took fans off the line that were already black and then they sprayed them with another color. Could that have happened? Possibly. I don't know. It might not have been Southwestern Bell that did it. It might have been Emerson. I've seen a lot of fans with black underneath and other colors flaking off, so maybe this is legit. If so, that's all the more reason to leave it. I just wanted to add that part. I didn't want to leave you without seeing it run. And I've got it preset to low simply because on high these things will blow the tripod over, and I don't want to deal with that. Here we go. They're just as smooth as silk. Oh, we replaced the badge. I found one that wasn't quite as chewed up that I could sacrifice. It's a gorgeous fan. What the heck? Let's put it on high. Appreciate your support as always, and we hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Antique FANatic, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless. Have a good evening. I gotta go wash my hands.